Making the monster movies today takes everything I got. If there was no more drama today, that sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you just like to play away? But unless sometimes you wanna go where some boys ramble away, and they're always glad that you care. And even though in the fan base drama's all the same, they're always glad that you came. Where they all talk about the monsters of then and now. Welcome to their little podcast.
Alrighty, this is the first episode of the Monsters of Then and Now podcast live. This is the first time we're actually live streaming it, because I got tired of editing it all down, so I was like, why don't we just live stream it? I'm joined by my good friend, Sam the Geigen fan.
I made the thumbnail. All the credit for that deserves to go to me. I also did the theme song.
He wrote the theme. So, we both wrote the theme song, so.
Yes, but I was the one who sung it.
Yeah.
So therefore.
Okay. I mean, I did sing it, but then you didn't use it, so. Who's to blame there? We gotta tell some people that we're live. Damn it, we didn't do this ahead of time.
Well, I mean, I told, or I posted on my Instagram, at Sam the Spooky Fan.
That's definitely not sponsoring yourself there.
Shut up.
Yep, this is how it works. We just ramble on for hours, and then we actually start the stream.
Just keep rambling.
We got some topics to talk about. For example, the Planet Eater.
Planet Eatus Deletus.
Eatus Deletus.
In fact, that's the first thing that shall be put in the chat.
Eatus
there we
Deletus.
Go. Perfect.
Planet.
And now no one is allowed to say first because I'm first.
No, you're not first, you're fist. You know all those, like, small boys who go on to, like, the big YouTuber comments, and before, like, they want to write first, but sometimes they write fist.
Yeah.
That's what you'd be like, fist.
Fist.
Alright. So, we have, four topics? Planet Eater, Necromothra leak. I believe this was actually like a month ago. I don't know. Sam just told me it. So, and
hey,
New Godzilla.
You said you already knew about it.
I knew about it like 2 weeks ago. Some new Godzilla figures are coming out from now to the end of the year, and Shin Godzilla debate, since it's the 2-year anniversary of Shin Boy.
When it came to America.
Yeah.
So it's like good, but it's like I don't know where I was going with that.
It was all right. It was pretty good. Where the hell is everyone? I just noticed the chat is like barren, empty, like Death Valley.
Maybe it's because we're doing it at like 9 p.m. your time.
And
so,
what, 6 p.m. your time? Huh?
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I'm just gonna go and,
I'm just gonna type in the chat and join on my channel. Damn it. Our live, me and Andy, so like me and Andy K are live. That's how you tell people we're live.
Yes.
Lamoa. So like Andy K and I are live. We need to really we need to find a better way to tell people that we're live.
Oh, we got a person.
Wait, hold on. How about this? I have a way of how we can do this, actually. Everyone just turn on the freaking notifications, please.
Smash that like button and we'll do this podcast every week.
Hit the bell button. I gotta start doing
hello, Bad Lakes 2. I don't know if I said that right.
Battle Axe. Hey, Battle Axe. In what, 9:42 Eastern Time? It's actually 9:44, you uncultured swine. But we're live again.
Actually, it's 6:44, you uncultured swine.
That's because you're on the Pacific, you idiot. You idiot.
AKA the Chad Coast.
No, it's not. It's the Virgin Coast. The Chad Coast is the East Coast, my friend.
No, the Chad Coast is the West Coast.
No, you.
Yes,
aggressive ending. I'm quite hot. I'm a quite hostile white male, aren't I?
Yep. Honestly, I can be quite the hostile white male myself, if you know what I mean. Actually, no. You uncultured swine. AJMP Productions 2344.
We could just say, "Hey everyone." We don't have to.
Hey person.
Hi,
hey,
hello person.
Just joined.
I mean, at least it's not like H3H3 where they go live and they don't even have the chat up. Those little bitch. I'm kidding.
Okay, you just said a no-no word. That means the stream will be demonetized.
Wait, no.
That will be so funny if the stream actually does become demonetized.
Even when I cut myself off, going to be safe.
Yes.
Evan, our good friend who likes to mold clay into certain things, chickened out. So we couldn't have our interview with him. We had some good questions for him, but now he's gone. So.
Okay, so what is that even about? I still don't get it.
You don't get? Okay, I'll have a talk with you after the stream.
Try and do an advertiser-friendly version.
Okay, fine. Evan, our good friend, had it was on one of his live streams. He was holding a piece of clay. I guess he was using it as like a stress thing, like to squeeze it, which it's understandable. But he was molding it into something that was had some length and some width, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Okay, that's the advertiser-friendly version. I don't even think Evan knew, so we can't really fault him for that. He's gonna hate us now because we exposed him.
Oh yeah, sorry, Evan.
Alright, do you think we should start with some topics?
Yeah, sure, with 3 people watching, one of them being me, so with 2 people watching, I'm sure we can kickstart this hype train.
Let's do some what is it, some appetizers to the main course. Let's start with the new Godzilla figures coming out, cause that's a thing. Sorry. I just ate some dessert, so I got some gases. So.
Alright, fair enough. Hey, we got. Oh wait, no, we're not saying hey to people anymore because mass hate to everyone.
Alright, there are.
I guarantee you that's gonna slip at least once more during the stream.
Yeah.
Or this episode. Stream episode.
It's a stream-isode. Okay. Anyways, let's stay on topic. We're like 10 minutes in and we're rambling on. I remember, what's the record for like what we rambled on? I think in the original, like the first podcast, was like 15 minutes.
I think so. I don't know.
I'll have to check again, but anyways, there has been some new Godzilla figures coming out, dude. Like some really good ones.
have been new Godzilla figures coming out soon. Some pretty good ones. Yep.
How dare you mock me? Anyways, tough. Like, let me just pull up some of them. Here we got, this is the newest one right now. It's the, I should probably do this. There. It's the Atomic Blast. It's the, Shin Godzilla Atomic Breath Scene remake by, NECA, I guess you can say. So. Okay.
That's a meme.
Alright, so. Yeah. It's a pretty neat figure. Again, $20. Can't really go wrong. It's got two beams. I wish we were sponsored here because we'd be making so much money. But I actually plan on getting this one because it actually could be useful for me for like stop motion and stuff. So, yeah. That's all we got. I'm kidding. So that's pretty neat.
I exist, you know.
No one cares. Why don't you give your thoughts on it? Why don't we do that?
Just an absolute punch to the stomach. Wow. Okay, so thoughts. It looks neat. Okay, I'll go more in depth. I like it. I like it. I like the original NECA Shin Godzilla figure. I have it, which kickstarted a really old meme on my channel. If any of whatever.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
Somebody once told me the world's gonna roll me. That Shin Godzilla, who will know remake with All Star.
Yes, and it is the greatest thing ever. But the figure, I like it. I like, especially on the prototype, I like the paint on it, because like if you look at the dorsal plates, it really looks like that it's glowing. It gets like a glowing effect, and then
I want to say something about it. Some of the ones I've seen though, I don't know, like it's just some of them I've seen. They kind of just look like they were just painted on. I don't know if that was probably just like the person's lighting I was looking at, but yeah, just like one of them kind of looked, Man, no, they're
to paraphrase Jobby with his Monster Arts '89 Godzilla review. It's like Picasso painted the prototype, and then they had a crippled child do the rest.
Okay. That's not all. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Hit me up with some of those, but wait, there's more memes, please.
Yeah.
Just scream it, please.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
That's a meme.
This is, the NECA 62, which is much better. It's the Chad version of the Virgin SH Monster Arts.
You gonna talk about that one or no?
Screw it. I guess we'll talk about it, but I don't want to. Well, let's talk about the 62s first. Personally, I'm gonna go with the NECA because 1, it's cheaper. 2, it looks better. 3, it's $20. So, all right, that because it's just Chad. All right, it's Chad. Just okay.
Yeah.
You go now.
All right, my thoughts on SHMA 62. It looks good, but I think.
Oh wait, which one are you talking about, my friend? We're not friends anymore now.
I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the SHMA one first. Am I not allowed to say anything positive about SHMA? Monster Arts?
Okay, fine. You know what? Talk about it. Just, I don't care.
Okay. I do like the skull Monster Art. You're gonna let me talk? No. Okay, so I feel like you're just gonna interrupt me again.
No, I won't. I'm serious.
Okay. Okay. I do like the sculpt. Okay, you know what? Podcast freaking canceling.
No, wait. Okay. No, continue. Okay, I want to check the chat.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay, I do like the sculpt on it. I think it's a lot more suit accurate than the NECA one, but I think that I don't know why, but on the prototype, the hands are switched.
Yeah.
So, like the left hand
You
on
see?
the right arm and vice versa.
Wait, hold on. Here, you need to see the red arrows here. Yeah, that's a thing. So, red arrow. Yeah, you see how the that's black. That's not red. Hold on. See the hands? This is actually the right hand. It's I don't know what's wrong with it actually. It's just it looks like it's backwards, but it's not. It's kind of weird. I mean, actually no, because you could see like this one. This one is like yeah, they're both switched because you can kind of see the way the hand is there. So kind of weird. Why they do that?
Yeah, that's kind of the big dumb. But overall, I do like the figure sculpt. I think it's really just a really nice looking Monster Arts figure. I also like the fact that it comes with an atomic breath piece. That's neat. But I mean the price. I mean $100 just seems a bit overkill for a figure that just comes with an atomic breath piece.
Wait, Save, look at the stream really quick. Okay, yeah. Okay,
what are you even saying?
I tried to say like it's bad, Sam's wrong. Just
looks
passive
like,
aggressively.
It looks like Vid's bad, Vam's bad.
Vam's wrong.
But I mean, yeah, $100 for just a figure that comes with an atomic breath piece feels a bit overkill. Which is why personally, I'm going with the NECA version.
I mean, you can go with whatever you want, dude, but honestly, like, I mean, it looks really screen accurate. I'll give it that. It looks really good. Problem is, it's $80 and you only get one accessory.
It's $100.
You're serious? So the $80 ones that come with no accessories, they're $80. But now this one that actually comes with an accessory is $100. Yes. Let's step back from that. So you're saying an accessory costs $20 more?
No.
Come on.
It's going for It's going for $99.99 at MSRP, according to the upcoming releases Monster Arts website.
Thank God it's not a web exclusive though, because I probably wouldn't get it anyway. Because as we all know, once
it is a web exclusive.
Because you guys always know that when something's a web exclusive, especially for SH Monster Arts, in the case of Shin Godzilla, you've just lost. If you're not overseas, you've just lost.
Do you want me to go on a bit of a ramble explaining everything on how you're brutally wrong?
About what?
Monster Arts and the web exclusive situation.
What? Okay, tell me.
Okay, so figures like Shin were general releases, but they weren't brought over for some reason. I don't remember that. And then in 2017, they started doing this thing where you had to order special color version figures through their premium website, which led to which were figures like the Mothra and Batra and Godzilla Jr. special color versions, which therefore no one bought. And then after that, we got things like the new Kiryu, hint hint, that are also, well, technically considered special color, were brought over by Bluefin, which are basically the people who bring over most SH Monster Arts figures. And so that's basically the situation and basically just now they're bringing over basically all releases, at least for now.
Except for
So,
Shin Godzilla. For
well,
some ungodly reason, any Shin Godzilla figure or anything related to Shin,
well, they might bring over the new light, sound, and music Shin Godzilla, so that's something.
Ooh, that actually sounds pretty cool, but...
I mean, I'd be down to get that.
Yeah, I'd probably spend over $200 in my life savings on it, so...
Fair enough. But yeah, I think just $100 for a figure that comes with just one accessory is a bit much, which is why I'm going with the NECA one personally. Also because it's easier to find, and personally I like the sculpt more.
Yeah.
It's a bit softer in appearance, which makes it more, like, I guess, cartoonish, which in this case is a good thing. I know it doesn't make it. I don't know what I'm saying. NDK noises in the background. So I think he just committed mass deletus. So, I guess you guys are just left with me for like a minute. So,
sorry about that. I had to game in my sister, so... Have you ever just wanted to game in your sister because she's just the worst? So you, like, I don't know. How would you game in your sibling?
Well, I don't have a sister, so...
Well, a sibling, though. Do you have a brother?
Yeah.
Would you want to game end him?
No.
Has he ever pushed you to a limit where you wanted to game end him?
Yes.
How would you have game ended him?
I would have said, you just commit self-deletus, and then I would have snapped the Infinity Gauntlet, and then he would have commit not feeling so good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. I heard you brought up the SH Monster Arts Kiryu. So,
what about that Godzilla Earth, though?
Don't give it a crap about Godzilla.
What about that SH Monster Arts Godzilla Earth, though?
Fine. We'll bring it up.
Alright.
Okay. Good. It looked good. It looks good. But it's good. Just the prototype. We haven't seen it in its full glory yet. Well, actually we have. Never mind. I think it's already out. I don't know.
It's coming out... Oh, it's coming out this month in Japan.
Oh.
So that should be fun.
So, it comes with like a little affiliate. I don't get the difference between the Filius Godzilla and the regular Godzilla. What's the difference? It's still Godzilla. Come on.
The main difference is that Earth has a little, I don't know what to call it, like chin, like a little beard, and Filius doesn't. I mean, also the size.
Yeah. How'd they even make that thing so small? Jesus. Look at it, little baby.
Just watch it be like just watch like the final figure just be like a block.
Just a block of mass.
Just a block of like green plastic.
And it also comes with a little spaceship, so that could be pretty neat. I might get my hands on that one. I have no idea if it's still out yet. People are gonna probably correct us in the chat and say, it's already been out.
Well, I mean, it's coming out this month, so...
I've seen people have it, like, Diego do.
I mean, that's probably the Filius figure.
Oh. So, I don't get the difference.
has a more greenish, or like a more bluish green color, and has the chin spikes, and Phileas doesn't.
They're both the same figure. Change my mind. Just one has beard and one doesn't.
I don't care. I'm still getting it.
Fine. Jeez.
Excessive keyboard typing. But how about that new SH Monster Arts Kiryu?
I got it up, so
I am 100% down to pick up that figure.
yeah, it's got some nice details here. You see the cracks and stuff. They did pretty alright job with that. You got the broken arm. Hopefully it doesn't like snap off immediately once I get it. Got the what's this thing? The Absolute Zero cannon.
The Absolute Zero cannon, which got hecking wrecked. Oofed.
I mean, I actually do like how it's like, you know, SH Monsters, at least now, is starting to include accessories with their figures. I mean, back in 2015, 2016, and a little bit of 2017, there were no accessories, like, to be seen on most of the figures. It was a barren wasteland. It was sad.
Okay.
What?
Okay, allow me to just go on a little bit of a story. So, you know Michael, right? Michael Zillacraft?
This is off topic, but yes, I know. Miguel.
Well, actually, no, it isn't. Well, no, it's not off topic because we were talking about this figure, and then Michael made the realization that this piece, or the Absolute Zero effect piece, looks like Sonic. So...
Oh my god, you're right.
So...
It kinda does.
So, me being me, set to work and check Hangouts.
Check Hangouts.
Check Hangouts.
The Hangouts. Hold on. No. No. Why? Why? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
This is... I mean, it's 100% on topic, so what's the problem here?
Okay. What are we, 28 minutes in? Let's just end the stream now. Okay.
We haven't even gotten to the bread and butter of this discussion.
Yeah.
And we still have more new things to get through.
Okay, so I want to buzz through this quickly. This is the new... Oh, no, wait, this has already been out, so forget it. I just want to show one last figure because it's the one I plan on getting when I have the money. It's the X Plus D for Real 84. I know there was the X Plus, like there's some new X Plus releases, but this is the one I wanted to cover because just look at it. It's freaking adorable.
Aww.
Aw, it's holding a nuclear reactor.
Aw, it's probably gonna contaminate the surrounding area for years to come.
Yay.
Aw.
You know, speaking of the Defo Reel series, I actually like them, and I think that's something I would actually invest in because it's $50. It's $50 instead of like paying like upwards of $100 for just a bigger piece of plastic. I mean, these look neat, and I can take pictures of them, and just look at them.
Yeah, I'm thinking on getting at least one of them. Probably the one that's sticking out to me right now is the 64, the one that comes with the Mothra on his tail.
Yeah.
Or the GMK one.
Oh, wait, speaking of GMK, hold on, I want to show you a picture I found. The GMK one.
The GMK one that comes with Baragon.
Oh, not that one, but I found the regular one, but I want to show you something I found. Look how long
God.
this boy is.
The the amount of length that this man's has is absolutely extraordinary.
Oh yeah, this is the one you're talking about. Yeah, this one looks neat.
Yeah.
So, and then here's the Mozugoji. So, I believe the Rick one comes with a another Mothra for it to go along with.
Yeah, I plan on getting the 64. I mean, just look at it. It's adorable.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to put it on my lap and pet it. Oh, it's so cute. It's biting my finger off. Oh, it's so adorable. Oh, it's costing me $50.
I mean, just look. I mean, just look at him. He's just He just has his arms open. He's just like, ah.
What was that sound like? And I was like jabbing the hung, and you. Okay, now let's I guess that was a good appetizer meal, but now we have to get to the main course.
The planet Yeetus Deletus. I mean, we have like 3 other things to talk about.
Let's cover the Mothra Lake first, actually, because that way we can have some substance later in the stream. So, there's a apparent NECA leak that happened. I think, when did it happen? I don't know. Sam.
Like a couple of weeks ago.
All right, we pull it book it.
Also, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. This thing, which I thought was like, I don't know, Mothman. I don't know, it just had that like, I don't know, why. It's just Mothman, like this part right here was just the 2 small wings. That could be like a cool Mothman figure, but then these big wings show up, it's like, what the fuck?
Demonetized.
Just demonetized. But
mass demonetization.
I mean, in the trailer you don't ever see Mothra, so this is pleasantly surprising that they have a picture of Lamp here in its full glory. So you wanna add anything to that, Sam?
Well, we did see Mothra in the trailer.
Just not like full glory. We saw its wing. We saw her wings, but
we saw her wings in full glory.
Yeah, but they weren't plain white. I mean, this.
Well, that's probably because it's an unpainted prototype.
We can't do this anymore. We have. Oh, Gyro, you're leaving? Oh, you're bored? Ugh, screw you.
Wow, Gyro. Wow.
Wow. Just wow. Alright. I mean, from the look of it, I don't know what to say. I really don't, because this is all we have to go off of. I mean, what does this mean, Sam?
It means that Mothra's in the movie. Not like we already didn't know.
Sherlock. I didn't swear that time, so you can't demonetize me.
Demonetized.
Alright. I guess that's it for this one, but
I mean, for the design, I do like what we're getting so far. It's kind of like the GMK Mothra, which
yeah,
I mean,
big wings,
not my personal favorite Mothra design, but it's definitely freaking neat. I mean, overall, I guess Mothra is probably the monster I'm the most hyped to see in the movie.
Alrighty. Okay, then now and now that that's out of the way, let's
Indeed, it is.
I just realized I didn't even show the picture on the entire stream. Here.
Well, I mean, it is
There
a
it is.
spoiler.
There
Well, I
it
mean,
is.
It's a spoiler. So.
It's there, so. You guys care? No? Good. Okay. So let's dive into the main course of the meal. Planet Yeetus Deletus.
Planet Yeetus Deletus?
I like that. I just do. Let's just get the bomb diggity with it.
Alright.
Alright, so as you
Trailer
all
thoughts.
know, yeah, trailer thoughts. So this is the official third installment to the anime series, and it's the third film Toa's released in a year, which is actually kind of impressive because they don't usually release Godzilla films this often.
Yeah, I like how everyone's saying, "Oh, well, there's 3 of them in a year. They must be rushed." And you're over here like, you know what? Congratulations, Toho. Not everyone can do what you're doing with Godzilla right now.
And that's what this is all about.
It's about positivity.
I mean, in no way am I saying the films are perfect. Like, Monster Planet was all right. I'll give it the benefit of doubt. It was all right.
I mean, objectively it was all right, but subjectively it was just eh.
It was a meh kind of a.
It was a movie.
It could have been better, is what I'm saying. City of the
Yeah.
Edge of Battle, it looked promising. It was promising, but it still had flaws. For example, one of my big flaws, they have like, what was the word I used to describe it? It was like expositional,
Exposition dump.
yeah, it was like exposition dumps of the nanometal stuff. They could have easily shortened that to like a minute, but no, it went to like 4 minutes of just straight nanometal. Like, nanometal. I
Well,
need to
at
get
least
myself the nanometal.
Well, at least every 4-minute exposition of new stuff. At Monster Planet, it was just 4 minutes of exposition of stuff we already knew.
Yeah. So, I guess it's alright. And one of the big flaws,
Still
which you
definitely the best.
disproved, was how Mechagodzilla was there, but it was just his head.
Everyone's favorite part of the design.
At that point, why couldn't it just like take off and go to light speed?
Go off and do the Kessel Run.
Yeah. All right.
But I mean, overall, City on the Edge of Battle still.
It was
the
better because like I guess
Yeah.
the characters were a bit better. I guess.
They were a bit more developed this time around.
Yeah. Even though they killed off most of everyone in Monster Planet, and then they somehow brought everyone back. They're all here.
That just feels kind of like a cop-out to me now. It's like, well, okay, you had Godzilla do this
Crazy thing
giant-
where everyone
giant
dies.
attack of just sheer death and destruction, and yet it feels like everyone is still alive. Like,
Except-
the point.
Except for the extras, those are all dead.
Oh yeah, those guys are gone.
Where did they go? They're dead. You ever see that Neil deGrasse Tyson when he was interviewed by Katy Perry?
No.
No, you haven't. You should do that. Is math related to science? That's one of the questions she had. Anyways, getting off topic. Goji fan 417. Get out. Just get out with that. Look at the chat, what he sent. What's poppin', low gang?
What's poppin', low gang? Nothing much. We're just gonna talk about why Godzilla the Planet Yeetus Deletus looks like a terrible movie because we need them views. No.
Yeah. All right. Let's just jump right in. Okay. Anyways, there was a new trailer that came out for our good film. Hopefully, that won't suck. So I guess we can do a trailer analysis. I know. It's been done to death probably already. So, then after we do that, we could probably just give our thoughts. So,
Do we really have to do a trailer analysis?
Nah,
Because,
I guess not. Everyone probably has already done it anyway, so.
including us.
Yeah,
On our own.
on our own.
You on
D-Man
you and
probably had a field day. I mean, not D-Man, 1954, he probably had a field day writing all the scripts like, oh, there's this new monster. Oh, this monster. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just get into it, please.
All right. It was pretty overall it was a pretty above average experience.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. The effects seem to have gotten better. Like the some of the scenes, like some of the shots in the trailer, do look pretty damn beautiful. Which I mentioned this in my reaction video to the trailer, but I felt like I realized that, you know, the Godzilla anime series suffered the same flaws as Destiny. It's a video game, you know, made by Bungie, but they have beautiful scene like beautifully crafted scenes like cutscenes, good game design, great soundtrack, you know, good characters, but their stories are
not the best, but they could definitely be better.
Yeah. So. This new trailer came out. It looked pretty promising, so I thought we'd talk about it. So let's just get into it. Give your thoughts first. I need to collect mine.
All right. I like it. It's probably my second favorite trailer behind the second trailer that we got for Monster Planet. I do think that the movie has a lot of promise and I'm kind of interested to see how the Godzilla and Ghidorah fight will go down, because there's that one shot in the trailer where Godzilla's hand sweeps through Ghidorah's body. So we'll just have to see how that plays out.
I guess Ghidorah just like turned down the opacity so they can do that. You just go into hit film, take the opacity setting, turn it down, and then he can do that and not kill him. But I'm curious of how it'll go, because you see in the trailers, like, it's like, you know, King Ghidorah's like, you know, sort of wrapping around him, like, you know, it's sort of a little bit of reference to was it the 90s fight, just a little, but except he's spaghetti now. He's Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
It's oh yes, can I get my King Ghidorah long, please?
Yes. But yeah, because this boy is pretty long, so in terms of the fight, that's going to be kind of interesting how it's going to go down, because size proportions. And by the way, in one of the shots of the trailer, you can clearly see that they were just trying to bake in on King of Monsters' like the trailer's success, because they see that one shot of King Ghidorah and they're like, we gotta put that in, so they put it in their own for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, so
yeah, definitely not riding on the hype for Godzilla 2. Not at all.
You're just not at all.
Not at all.
What was I gonna say? I just lost my thought, damn it. This is the problem doing it live. Because when you lose your thought, now it's gonna just drag on for a while.
Yeah.
But
this is the benefit of having pre-recorded episodes, kids.
But it's also not a benefit because it takes long for me to edit them. You just say something until I forget my thought, damn it.
Gyro said something interesting in the chat. He said maybe he's like Orga and will absorb Godzilla's DNA and will have a more Ghidorah form. So basically she's just saying maybe he'll absorb Godzilla's DNA and we'll get a more classic Ghidorah.
That's a pretty good theory. Game theory. I just simultaneously worked on that.
I guess my problem with that idea is that at that point it's like okay, I think you're doing a bit much. Let's just back up a little bit.
Yeah, like they're connecting the universe to like everything. Now, it's all connected at that point, and
like if they made him just like absorb DNA. If they made him just like absorb Godzilla's DNA and have him turn into a more traditional Ghidorah, then what would be the difference between that and something like Orga?
To be honest, I actually don't know.
Aside from the fact that it's a bunch of giant
noodles,
3 giant pieces of spaghetti.
I prefer to call it Campbell's because Campbell's, it's like the chicken noodle soup. It's typically a yellow/goldish look, so it's Campbell's. Just say it's Campbell's. Change my mind.
It's spaghetti.
Campbell's.
Spaghettera.
Campbelladora.
Dang it, that is good.
Wait. Campbell's Dora macaroni. Kaijuzo, what are you doing? Come on.
Macadora.
He's trying to get into the stream. No, not today. Next week, we'll interview you. Please, no.
Macadora, Oni, and cheese.
Macading Dong Oni and cheese.
Macading Dong King Ghidorah and cheese. Someone please take that clip out of context.
Whalezilla will probably do that.
Yes, Whalezilla, if you do that, you'll be my favorite person in this community.
Aside from me, right?
Yeah, of course.
That was so egotistical, I feel so bad now. I have sticking hard eagle.
And Gyro responded, he said, well, it will introduce Death Ghidorah or a meaner Ghidorah with 4 legs. Yeah, but the thing is that King Ghidorah doesn't have 4 legs.
Ghidorah with 4 legs.
And
that's just Kaiser Ghidorah.
And by the way, Gyro, it's Death Ghidorah, not Death Ghidorah.
Oh no, you just pissed him off.
Despacito. Descador Pasito.
Kaijuzo wants to get in. Yeah. Death Pasito.
Descadora.
Kaijuzo wants in on the podcast, but next time, buddy. Next time.
This ain't it, Chief.
This ain't it, Chief.
Please tell me you actually told him that.
Wait. This ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief.
Insane. Yeah, but it'll be a. Yeah, but that will be the new one then. Lol.
Maybe
So
we
just,
can
like-
we can do him over Evan since he got late.
Yeah, so Evan, if you're watching this, we're doing KZ first instead of you, so.
You missed your chance.
He missed his chance. The Evan has missed his chance.
I mean, yeah,
be
going.
unexpected.
Actually, I think we should discuss this because, like, going on, we're not gonna like add people to the live podcasts. All right, if we schedule something, like for example, Kaijuzilla, then we'll add you because we started the stream like that. Because that's how podcasts apparently work. I don't know what that was. It was like. Not Dez, but now Death.
Oh, so you want to play it like that now?
Wait.
Wait.
Wait,
where's the
why do you
timeout
prefer?
button?
Wait. No. Please don't. I want to actually have a discussion here with Gyro. Why does he think
Why
Dez
does he think
Death is better than Dez?
Evan is in the corner sculpting his clay. Casey, we already had a discussion about that. So we don't need to bring up the whole clay thing again.
No. Okay, back on topic.
So we're just gonna continue.
Yeah, let's continue for like another 5 more minutes, but
Another 5 more minutes.
yeah, just 5
You're
more
telling
minutes.
me- So you're telling me we have to get through this and a Shin Godzilla debate in 5 minutes?
No. I mean, like for like the Planet Leader debate.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
Alright.
yeah, another 5 more minutes for that. Yeah, I noticed
Alright.
in one of the shots in the trailer though, and I want to pull it up, just because. I want to show you
Oh.
it here.
While you're doing that, what do you think of the song in the trailer?
It's alright. It's not as like tone changing as Monster Player was like. It's like time.
Oh god, Switchboard joined and he said 5 more minutes. That's all you'll need.
But you notice in the trailer here. I want to show you this really quick. Here, hold on.
Alright.
As if you look here, doesn't this hold on. Doesn't this shot here seem a little familiar?
That one?
Yeah, the shot here. Hint, hint, Monster Planet trailer.
No.
It had a similar thing where it cut to the music with that same shot. Toho is lazy confirm.
I don't know what you're talking about. Honestly.
Series? Okay, hold on.
I don't know what shot you're referencing. All the anime songs sound exactly the same. Yeah, but I mean they're good, so what's the matter with that?
Hold on.
All the anime movies are just trash all around. Actually, Willzilla, they're not.
Oh wait, I found it. Hold on. Here, give me a minute. Shut up.
It still sucks. No, it doesn't. Besides the visuals. Alright, fair enough. Yes, Will. No, KZ. I like the anime verse.
Where? Okay,
Alright.
let me show you what I mean. Here.
Okay.
See how it like cuts here from like, you know, the serious music to like the anime music, and it has a similar shot as, if you see what I'm saying there.
So like a similar cut.
Yeah, and a similar way of doing it.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. All right, let's. I mean, what are your final thoughts? I guess you can say on Planet Eater since we did.
I'm definitely. I'm definitely excited to see where or how this trilogy will end, and I'm even more excited to see how much hate this movie will get, because that's probably the most entertaining part, honestly.
Mm. Oh wait, what's this?
What?
Lewis made a threat towards KZ. Crap, that's some serious stuff, man. Jeez. He's getting himself into some more drama. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Lewis is getting himself into some more drama. Oh no.
I'm just excited to see it end, Whalezilla says. That's funny. I'm expecting at least 5 Crab Rave memes that are all just, the Godzilla anime is over.
The Godzilla anime is over party.
Someone please make that.
Whalezilla will probably do it first.
Then we could finally get to the good stuff. Yeah, but we already have the good stuff.
Wait, is he just talking about the podcast or the movie?
The movies.
Maybe as a joke, he's like, I'm just excited to see it end. Okay, now, my final thoughts, it looks better, but I've said that before about City on the Edge of Battle, and it was only a little better. So hopefully this is like 10 times better than both movies combined, so, yeah.
Well, I doubt that. Well, okay, I really like City on the Edge of Battle. But I think Planet of the Monsters is okay, and what I've gotten, and the vibes I've gotten from this movie so far, I think it's gonna be right smack dab in the middle, so I think it's just gonna be alright. Personally.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm trying to keep my expectations low, so that I'm not just completely disappointed.
It's gonna be like a King of Monsters scenario for you, where you're like, I'm gonna keep my expectations low since it's not coming out yet, and then you release a trailer, you're like, thoughts do change, don't they?
Well, okay, it's not my fault that trailer was freaking awesome. But I mean, yeah, I'm still keeping my expectations low for King of the Monsters 2. So it's a both sides thing.
It's a war on two fronts.
It's a war on two fronts, yeah.
On one hand, you have what you love versus what you both love and hate. So.
Well, I mean, I like both of them. I like both Toho and Legendary.
But
I mean, right now, I mean, Toho is better just off the sheer quantity that they've made so far of films they've made.
Yeah, I guess. Fair enough. Alright, I think we can move on to our last topic of the...
Whalezilla says that it's coming out a day after his birthday. So, I mean, that's a reason to be excited. I mean,
wait, when's it coming out, though?
May 31st.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought King of Monsters, I thought we were talking about Planet Eater, but it's... Wait, until they move the release date back another month.
I mean, for the first release, or the first 2019 release date, it was like smack dab on my birthday, so I was like, hell yeah, dude. And then just like
a few weeks later,
and it was just like, well,
oh no, hell yeah.
Hell no.
Can I get a heck yeah? Hell no.
Move that crap back towards March, and then we'll have a solid agreement.
Dude, just like change your birth certificate to match the release of King of Monsters.
Yes.
So that way it could be your birth.
Yes.
Alright. Now, as you guys all know, that Shin Godzilla officially celebrated its second birthday. Happy birthday to you.
I'm not singing that.
Happy birthday, dear Godzilla.
Happy birthday to Shin Godzilla, even though it already had its 2-year anniversary in Japan. But for this scenario, we're talking about when it came out in America because that's when a majority of Godzilla fans have seen it. Happy birthday. So many of these rambles can be taken out of context, and I just want to see like an entire meme video just made out of that.
Yeah.
Someone please do that. Please.
Just do like a Rooster Teeth animated adventures type
Yes.
deal.
Yes.
Alright. So on to Shin Godzilla's release in America. I guess we'll give our like thoughts 2 years later on what we still think of it. I mean, back then I thought, damn, this is actually really good. Except for some reason it feels pretty boring because I'm sitting here listening to characters talk for an hour, then it gets to the fighting, then characters talk for an hour, then fighting, then hour of talking, then fighting, then hour. But it was a good movie. I'll give it that. And it's not I guess it's not nearly as bad as what, you know,
some people make it out to be.
Like RB's boy over here, but it's close. He got some things right. Some things. Don't kill us, Gojira, please. He's gonna rise out from the grave of Instagram and come back and be like, I have more content, and he's just gonna make a full exposed video on why we're wrong.
Do you want me to vent my thoughts, Sal, on Shin, or?
Yeah.
Alright, personally, it's probably my second favorite Godzilla movie. It's probably...
Gojira's coming.
It's, in my opinion, it's the best Godzilla movie that's been released since Godzilla 2000, and there's just so many parts about it that work for me, and probably the main one is what has been done to Godzilla and how they've been updated to just extreme levels of absolute just unitness. Yeah. And it's definite. I can definitely say that Hideaki Anno was definitely the right person to bring on for this film, especially after watching Evangelion, which was also made by Hideaki Anno. There's definitely a lot of... What?
Oh no, you keep talking now. You were gonna say the point that I was actually gonna make.
There are definitely a lot of elements from that show within this movie, and they all just work seamlessly in there, and it's just, it's perfect. I made an entire video on why Shin Godzilla is awesome, and it's great. I also don't mind any of the quote-unquote boring parts, because the cinematography is just really,
hold on.
really great, and it's hard for me personally to not be engaged with Shin Godzilla.
I mean, when there's those, climactic, moments in Shin Godzilla, like the atomic breath scene, honestly, it was a satisfying scene to watch, because, we see, the Shin Godzilla forms come out, and we don't see Shin Godzilla for, another, what, 20, 30 minutes, because, it's just, Japanese government stuff, which isn't really a problem. I thought that could be pretty interesting. It's just the characters. They could have shown a bit more life in them, but,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but...
Well, I think that the characters could have probably gotten a little bit more in depth, but I don't think that's the movie that Anno wanted to make, so...
I just think that at least... I mean, I think the dialogue was good, It's just, I really just felt like the actors could have shown a bit more life. Because they're, I mean, at least for, you know, the main characters. Because, like, everyone else is just like, Godzilla's attacking. Oh no.
One thing that I noticed, or when I saw it, when it was, or one thing I noticed that I've been noticing for the English dub is how weird the word ashore is. I don't know, but like whenever anyone says Godzilla is coming ashore, it just sounds wrong.
What does it sound like? I only listen to the subtitle versions because that's what I'm used to. So what do they sound like?
It's like, oh, Godzilla's shown up in Sagami Bay and it's coming ashore. Like they almost say it like too dramatically. It's weird. You should watch the English dub. It's actually really good.
Wait, hold on. I need to say something. Hey guys, everyone in the chat, please stop. Please. Okay, hold on. It's better if I showed up on stream. Good. Please stop.
To be honest, I wanted to tell you a lot earlier.
Please,
I would have told you, but this is just funny. This is funny seeing you completely oblivious to the chat.
I know I don't have a girlfriend, but just what I do. That doesn't make me gay, it just means I don't have a partner. Okay, ramble over.
Hired anime voice actors for Shin Godzilla's dub. Well, I mean, who would they have got? I mean, I'm not really confirmed. I'm not really well versed in anime voice actors, so.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I like the dub actors that they got. The person who plays Kayoko and Patterson is like freaking perfect.
I think one of the I've listened to one of the voice actor appearances. One of them was a little off, I guess, but.
Wait, for the English?
Yeah, for the English dub, because I listened. I think it was the Shin Godzilla scene I listened to, like, or at least heard the English dub. So. Some more thoughts on it. The effects, they're actually pretty good for, like, you know, it being like Toe's first like CGI piece, I guess. However, you can still see some of the defects, but you know, it's
mostly in like the second and third form and like towards the very end.
Yeah, it starts to show through.
Basically, when Godzilla's moving slower than molasses in January.
Molasses in January?
I mean, I've heard other people use that. Do you want me to say he's moving slower than a Galapagos? No, wait. I got one.
No, no. I'm saying this because of pure nostalgia. He's moving slower than a melting stick of butter down a hill.
Tell me that story.
But yeah, he used that as an example of why you move so slow in the game. So yeah, it's just pure nostalgia. But anyways,
basically the parts where anyways, yeah, Willzilla basically just said what I wanted to say. When Shin Godzilla's moving at a Godzilla Earth's pace, he looks really great, but when he's moving like when he's a super speedy boy, that's when CGI kind of falters.
Yeah, I mean, you see it in one of the shots. I think it was like when and it was in the trailer. It was like the end of the first trailer, like when you see Godzilla raise up. Before that, if you watch it in the theater, because I noticed it when I was watching it in the theater. I mean, if you were like to dive into like a film and like look for all its defects, you could probably like find them in the CGI. You don't usually with films, you don't usually notice the defects in the CGI, like, because they, like, the defects are, like, too quick to see. But in Shin Godzilla, I clearly noticed that one of the legs was moving, like, it was, like, sort of jittering. So that wasn't really pleasing to see.
Wait, for what part?
It was the part, in the end of the first trailer, you see Godzilla raise up, for Shin Godzilla, and, that shot in the actual movie, where you see, like, Godzilla's legs move, you can sort of see his leg jitter a bit. I wish I still had my, pirated version of Shin Godzilla that my friend gave me.
Like the shot at the very end of the first trailer?
Not with...
Where you see the camera pan up towards Godzilla?
Yeah. Yeah, that shot in the, actual movie, it sort of jitters. It's not shown in the trailer, but...
I think that was intentional, though. I could be wrong.
I don't know. But, actually, speaking of pirated movies, did anyone else, when Shin Godzilla was still waiting to come out, because it only, like, got to the US, like, last year?
Yeah.
Did anyone get a pirated version of the movie?
You mean the one that had 20 minutes of it cut out?
Yeah, and it had, like, captions done on, like, Movie Maker.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got that. I downloaded it on my phone. I watched it a lot.
Yeah, I got that one too, and I mostly just used that one for videos, for, like, editing and stuff.
Same here, dude.
But then I ripped my Shin Godzilla Blu-ray or my DVD onto my computer, and now I have the full movie on there.
Neat.
It's fun.
I gotta do that. That'd probably be better. But, yeah, I remember that link got taken down. I hope that guy's okay. He probably got game ended. Got game ended by the hierarchies of Toho.
Also, did you notice that between the Blu-ray release and or when the movie was released and the DVD release, that a part where you see, like, a close-up of Godzilla with the music playing in the background, and in the theater version, it's just like you just see Godzilla's head at, like, a side view, but, like, on the Blu-ray release, it's you looking up towards Godzilla.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that, actually.
Yeah, let me see if I can, Shin Godzilla Blu-ray,
I'm looking on your screen now, so say hi.
I mean, hi. I should be able... Alright, I couldn't find a, comparison, so, we're just gonna have to go with this for now. So, we just have this in the Blu-ray cut, which that one is...
Wait, go back. Wait, go back, I didn't see it.
Hold on.
I didn't see that in the I know what shot you're talking about. It's just I never saw that in the theater ever. I didn't remember seeing that shot.
Yeah, it was a shot that was added for the Blu-ray release.
Ah.
I think.
Weird. I didn't see it in the Blu-ray either, so where'd that come from? Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Maybe it was in the original release, I don't know.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to say about Shin Godzilla was its characters, which, the story, I think it was good for what it was. It was, it was like, it was supposed to be, Japanese, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like just government like satire. I don't know, just...
Political satire?
Yeah, political satire, basically, which it could have been good if it was just done a little bit better. It could have been a little bit more interesting. Maybe, like, the characters. Because the one thing I had a problem with the characters, and Gojira 5400 pointed this out, is, like, the characters don't really react too much. Like, you know, they they just talk in sort of a monotone sort of voice. Like, you have to do this, you have to do this, except for like the main characters that, you know, like actually have some like decent lines stuff, but it's just the problem is like what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to say is that just shoot, I lost my thought again. It's just like, you know, the characters, like, after a while it just got kind of boring, and that's why, like I say, like, Shin Godzilla, it just got boring watching it in the theater, because like the characters, you know, they're not really like, they don't really react too much to, like, you know, anything.
Yeah, I will say that like right after Shin's atomic breath scene, the movie just takes kind of a nosedive and just becomes kind of average. Like a lot of the dynamic shots from the beginning just kind of vanish, and a lot of the vagueness of its metaphor, because if you go back and rewatch Shin Godzilla, there isn't really any flat out, or there isn't a line that states, oh crap, this is just like what happened in 311. It's, most of it is just done through visuals. But like in the third act, when the whole conflict with the nuclear bomb is brought up, it shows two pictures of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and it's just like, why, you were doing so good, Shin. That's probably the reason. That's probably like the main reason why it's not my favorite Godzilla movie, because it's a lot more, because the third act is just a lot more blatant than before.
I see. I mean, there were some good, you know, scenes. I mean, there were some also comedic scenes, which the comedic scenes sort of, you know, add a little bit of flavor to the movie. Like, you know, which ones I'm talking about, like the New York scene, like the, yeah, we referenced New York. If it happened in New York, same would apply. Which was also pretty neat, how
I heard that it would be the same thing if it happened in New York.
I wanna be a part of it. That's a reference
average
to
New York traffic, like
it's the what I showed, it was the annual hours lost for New York traffic. The average consumer.
Was it like 6,000 or something?
It was like 600 million.
Okay, I was way off.
It's chaos down there. I mean, that's not even, I think that's including holidays. It's probably a little less with the holidays, but still.
It's a little less with holidays. Are you do you hear yourself talk?
No, it's a little less without the holidays, what I'm just saying.
Oh. I thought you said with the holidays. That would make sense.
I think where Shin Godzilla actually really shines is with its new tracks. I really like the new tracks in the movie, such as Who Will Know, Persecution of the Masses, Black Angels, and there's this one that's the Offensive.
Defeat is no option.
Isn't that just the Offensive? What?
It's officially called Defeat is no option.
I'll go with that.
Because it sounds better than the Offensive.
I mean, that's a term used in military. It's like an offensive team, you know? Or like,
yeah.
Like, go up on the offensive.
Yeah, but like no one's really going on the offensive. It's the part where everyone is just like, oh crap, Godzilla's gotten through our wall of defense. What do we do?
Well,
we just gotta evacuate everyone. And I will say that for
that scene, I want to say something about that scene. I actually really enjoyed that scene, even though it's just like a tank battle. It was just like, you know, they're trying their best, but they They didn't succeed, and then like you just see this wall heading towards the rest of the city, and that was a pretty good segue into like the Shin Godzilla scene, with the atomic breath. So
yeah, the military battle is probably one of the more underrated parts of the movie, just because it has not only some great kaiju action, but also some of the best cinematography that the other parts of the film had.
To be honest, the cinematography I think was where it shined at least was in the it was before and also in the atomic breath scene. Like before you see just the red glow of Shin Godzilla walking through a city as the lights are just going out around them. That scene, it's still one of my favorite shots in the movie. So
just this glowing red wall just marching through the streets of Tokyo and just causing power outs whenever he steps is just thinking about it right now is just giving me chills.
Yeah, but everyone's favorite scene, which also it's still one of my personal favorite, maybe not my favorite, but personal favorite is
atomic breath scene.
Of course, it was one of the most satisfying Godzilla scenes I've seen in years, to be honest.
Probably the best moment in the entire series.
Because it's just it's coming, but you don't know it's coming like this.
And like that scene was still phenomenal even with spoilers. I could just imagine I can't even imagine what it would be like for just like me at the time going to Japan and seeing Shin Godzilla in the theater for the first time, and just seeing just like lasers shooting out of his back and tail and just different types of atomic breath. I'd probably just have my mind blown.
Yeah, it was a pretty good scene. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
And who will know is like one of the best pieces that you can honestly put alongside it.
Yeah, because I like the lyrics too, in both that and Persecution of the Masses. It's good. It's really good.
To me, it's like a perfect description of like what Godzilla was made to be. Like he was this metaphor that has now just been applied to like almost any and everything that you could think of, and this is all accompanied when Godzilla is basically on the brink of dying, and he just starts just leveling the streets of Tokyo, and it's just it's great.
It gives me the jeebies.
It gives you the heebie-jeebies.
It's just such a good scene too. Like, it was very satisfying to watch it in the theater, which I feel bad for anyone who hasn't watched it in the theater, or at least has a home theater to go to and watch it. So, what else do we have to say about it? Like, 2 years later, does it still hold up?
Yes.
I'd say it sort of does. It's still pretty good. So,
overall, the positives still hold up extremely well.
Yeah, it was definitely. Like some scenes though, like how it just. I know that it's not really a film about like, the Japanese like at least like acting and, character development and stuff like that. But if you're not, here's my what I want to say, because, okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a rant, but you know how everyone makes the excuse like, oh, Godzilla movies aren't about characters and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's fine to use that excuse. It's just when you show Godzilla or like another monster for like, what, 5-10 minutes. And then the rest of the movie are interesting character scenes. It kind of weighs the movie down, because it's like you have to wait so long to get to that. And it's like if the characters were a bit more interesting, it would make the entire movie a good experience. So, mini rant over. So.
And plus, it's like you got a Godzilla that shoots lasers out of every conceivable part of his body.
Except for one.
And
Okay.
there's
The butt.
and then you just have to go back to scenes of just people talking, and it's just like, okay, this is after the atomic breath scene, which is where the movie takes a nosedive for me. And it's just like, okay, we get it. We gotta speed up the process on the coagulant. Let's keep going. Let's just get the Godzilla just wrecking
Which actually,
crap.
about the coagulant, is that how you say it? Coagulant?
Coagulant.
Coagulant, okay. Schadenfreude. Nein.
Hippopotamonstrosities quipedaliophobia.
That's not how it is. It's, hippopotamonstrosoquipedalophobia.
Hippopotamonstrosities quipedaliophobia. The fear of long hippopotamonstrosities quipedaliophobia.
Put it on Google, like, say it.
Or alternatively, here's a video on how you say it.
Hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia.
Oh, so you both said it wrong.
Hippopotamonstrosities quipedaliophobia.
Okay. Cool. Final
It's kind
thoughts.
of ironic. It's kind of ironic how that's the word, or that's the name for the phobia of long words.
It's like, hey, you have a fear of. Hey, doctor, I have a fear of long words. Sir, I'm sorry to say, you have a new phobia. He's like, what is it? Hippopotamonstrosity, and he just dies. Just dies on the spot, like, oh.
Oh heck! Looks like we gotta go and
So
so
it's like the police show up, like, sure, how did he die? I just told him his diagnosis.
Well, what was it? Well, he had a fear of long words, and oh, you mean that one super long word that's really ironic? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. High five, best friends. You okay?
Yeah. I'm just imagining in my head.
Out of all the clips that I want to be taken out of context, I think that one should be. When is this over? It's over when it's over, Casey.
Actually, soon, because we're almost done with the topic. So let's just give some final thoughts.
Shin Godzilla's great. Planet Eater looks alright. New figures are nice. Mothra design is cool.
Yeah, you summed it up. I was gonna say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I know I did, and I have no remorse.
So you're a psychopath.
Yes.
Shane Dawson's gonna come in on you.
Trust me, I'm ready.
He has like 1 million+ followers, just like subscribers, so you're kind of screwed.
And I have 530. So it's just like, it's just like this tidal wave of people. I'm just like,
tidal wave
crap,
of people.
I should have said that I'm a psychopath.
It's like getting all these doctors here. Get better help. Just.
This is like getting all these doctors. Do you have hippopotamonstrosities quipedaliophobia? No, I'm a self-diagnosed psychopath. Oh, well, we better call Shane Dawson so that his fans will absolutely destroy you.
Yeah. Ah.
Okay, so we gonna wrap this up, or?
Yeah. Final thoughts. Shin Godzilla was an alright. It was a good movie.
It was a
but
great movie. What are you talking about?
It was good. Not great, but good.
It was great.
Good.
I think the movie is awesome. NK thinks the movie's all right. We both think that the Planet Eater will be all right. The new figures are great, and Mothra's design is all right.
Yeah. Well, let's just go with that.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Okay, so next time, hopefully, we'll have like a guest star. Hopefully, probably not KZ.
Yep.
So that's it for this episode of Monsters of Then and Now podcast, a live edition. I gotta start writing the stuff I want to say down so I don't forget. So it's just not silence. So, all right, subscribe to Sam the Geigen Fan, and yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys
so that's
for watching.
NK Films. I'm Sam the Geigen Fan.
And this is the Monsters of Then and Now. Goodbye.
Bye.